Okay, so when I started my channel, I started it so that I would be able to help other people that were diagnosed as bipolar with their diagnosis and learning to live healthy with that. But as I recorded videos about bipolar and really focused in on bipolar disorder and the effects that it had, I noticed some things. I noticed that as I was really focusing on it, it actually started making my symptoms worse. So I actually stopped making videos for a little while because it was getting worse. And instead I joined a couple of groups on Facebook that were support groups for people that had been diagnosed with bipolar disorder, which I then shortly after I joined them, I unjoined them because what I found was there's a lot of people that are diagnosed bipolar that use their diagnosis as an excuse for bad behavior. And they have this belief that they have no control over their actions because of their diagnosis. And that's just not true. So, even though there are some things that are harder when you're diagnosed with bipolar and things that make it harder, there's also some things that are very beneficial. So, for me, when I am manic, part of the mania comes with an increase in creativity, and I have really good ideas and a lot of extra creativity. And I also have a ability to really focus in on things that I'm interested in at the time. And so there's a few things that I've been able to do during my manic phases that I don't necessarily know it would have been as easy for me to do otherwise. So I've really been able to focus in on gardening. So I got a certification as a master gardener. I also had an interest in public speaking, and so I had competed in some big contests, some big speaking contests, and actually had the opportunity to go to Washington, D.C. and compete in a huge speaking contest. I also have raised and milked a milk cow. I've done things like learning how to preserve food, so I can do jams and jellies and salsas and can it in jars, so that I can save the produce and stuff from my garden. Um, and then I'm actually currently um, I am taking a EMT class because our community is small and all of our first responders are volunteers. And so in order to volunteer and help with that in the community, I have to become a certified EMT. So I'm actually taking that class right now. I've also learned how to do things like install crown molding on cabinets and refinish wooden furniture. And so there's a lot of things that I've been able to learn during those times of the mania where I have the creativity and that focus where I'm able to just really dig in deep into a subject and learn a lot. And I wanted to share that, and I'll share some videos and things that I've been able to learn as a person diagnosed with bipolar to show you that it doesn't control you. That there's still things you can do. You can still do amazing things. That your diagnosis, being diagnosed bipolar, does not control your life. You still can control your choices, you can still control things, and you can still do amazing things. And that's the point of this channel, is to share the amazing things that you can do.